Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is all. Enjoy the show.
That was, I mean, karaoke here was fun, but I didn't think there was going to be that kind of backlash when Jimmy just tried to be a proud American.
Oh, I knew there were, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, this is not going to go over well.
I was like, in retrospect, maybe doing the 9/11 song right off the jump, and then 4 songs later, We Are Charlie Kirk was a little much.
That was, I had to leave to drop my car off at home, and when I came back, Jimmy was launching in the first song, and I saw the TV screen from outside, and I just saw Jesus on the screen and something about 9/11. I go, here,
And that was the first song of the night.
Of the night.
I was so excited when he was like, "You're up first." I was like,
set the tone, buddy.
He sure
and then,
fucking
I think
did.
you were up, what, like 3 songs later?
Yeah, people weren't really signing up real fast.
Yeah, and then so I just knew, I saw the Charlie Kirk thing on the screen for a second. I go, well, someone's got to be the one to pop the chair and doing this. And then about 15 seconds later, and I was like, this song is going to last forever. It's going to be so long.
How long is it? Do
it
you
was
know?
like
4 minutes.
Okay.
But
That's
it
too
feels
long.
very long.
3 minutes too
It
long.
felt long. It felt longer than the 9/11
No,
song.
it was a very.
Yeah.
It's funny for like 20 seconds, and then when you realize you've got to wait.
You gotta keep
for the
going,
whole
yeah.
song,
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the Jimmy Killiousness of it really starts to sink.
I just saw your face go from having fun to be like, oh, now I have to do bar owner thing, making sure nobody breaks stuff.
Well, because I'm standing there, and then I heard something hit the floor, and I turn around, and your mic stands on the floor, and I see some super drunk chick, that's upset. So I put 2 and 2 together. I go, this chick really just knocked over the mic stand because she doesn't understand shit posting irony.
Right.
Yeah. So I go,
Which is crazy. Like,
I know.
like that's like,
well, but that's.
I know, but like,
Yeah,
you gotta do like, just like,
I waited.
it's a
till-
bit.
yeah.
It's,
In
I
my
think it's funny.
defense, Bill dared me to.
You would have done it anyways. And I don't have, Jimmy, I don't even have a problem with you doing it. I just was like, when I have to turn into a bar cop, it's just like, not how I want to be. But I walked up to her and I go, because first of all, Turk, who's the karaoke KJ or whatever the term is, like he brings his own equipment. It's not our equipment.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with our stuff, but
especially don't
fuck with someone else's stuff who we're paying to be there. So I walk up
So
to the chick. And
it's really her fault.
no, it was her fault. And I just go, because I'm like, I walk up to her and go, hey, no one in here really likes Charlie Kirk, but you can't be knocking over stuff. And I was like, so please. She goes, can I just, I go, no. I go, we don't need to have a conversation about it. I go, just please don't do that again. And I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm not kicking you out, but that's my friend's equipment. Don't touch it. So she goes, I go, enjoy the rest of your evening, and then the following 17 minutes of this song. And then, of course.
What makes it even, like, more of a troll when Jimmy does these songs is he doesn't even attempt to sing. Like,
No, he just says it.
If you were, like, to go out there and be like, we are Charlie Kirk, and, like, kind of, like, overemphasize and, like, be like, okay, they're fucking with us. But it sounds like he's just, like, a shy guy that's like, I just need to get this off my chest.
Yes. No, when you do the 9/11 song especially, it's like, I have some theories on Building 7 that I want to share in the form of song right now. Because you William Shatner your way through the song. You don't sing it.
Whoa. So are you guys telling me I don't have the voice of an angel?
I'm just saying you don't
I
even
thought
try.
I was
Angel.
I was gonna quit comedy and go into
camera.
singing.
I'm not saying never give up on your dreams, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you that. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be the
quit
guy,
comedy.
I'm not going to be the guy to get in between you and what you really want.
I'm quitting comedy after last night.
Why? You had a good set.
Dude, that drunk. One, I had too much coffee. I didn't know.
Yeah, you got to chill out on the coffee.
I didn't know
sets.
cold brew had more caffeine in it than Red Bull.
Oh, like a lot
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
3
it's not even-
times
it's
the
not
amount.
even
close.
I didn't know that.
And you drank like
Jimmy-
3
oh,
glasses, like huge.
What?
Red Bull I was drinking before that. So I was a little on edge. And then that drunk lady.
Oh, no.
I want to look at my set because that drunk lady just kept talking. And then that kind of like, it's like a pebble in my mind where I keep hitting like speed bumps. And I start going, what's my next joke? And like I know I was getting laughs,
Yeah.
but I went up first, and I felt like they were like a little tight, or some people.
I thought you had a good set. I thought it was good.
I legit, you think that you
Yeah.
pinky promise?
I thought you
it was
had
not
a
up.
good set.
It was
Like
maybe
I mean,
up
it was
to
like
your
definitely
standards,
it was like an opening
but-
set. Like
Yeah.
you were like still warming them up.
Yeah, like
but like they
jumping on
were like
grenades.
by the time you got to your like QAnon bit, like it was crushing pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
Jimmy, you could be getting a Netflix special and you're going to be super critical of it. So it's like,
uh,
I've never heard you say a nice thing about your own material.
today's
sucks.
51st jokes, and Jimmy, let's all reveal our jokes since this will come out after it. But Jimmy's is one of the best stories from Chris. From
yeah,
New
We're
Year's
We're talking
Eve.
about
See, also-
50s first jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a better joke that I think I'm gonna do.
Okay,
that
well,
just has more of a
just
bow
tell
on it,
your
but
New
I
Year's
will-
Eve story, because
Well, actually,
tell it the way you've been telling it.
I also wanted to say thanks for letting me. I was going to be appreciative of you guys on New Year's because I missed you, and I sent
Oh.
you guys a sappy text that nobody responded to.
What time?
like-
What time did you send that text at?
Maybe around 12:31.
I think it was a little later than that.
Was it a
Yeah,
little
I
later?
think
Luckily,
Yeah, bro, I was definitely either.
Yeah.
asleep.
I was like, "Happy New Year's, you
Yeah.
gay retards!
Yeah.
I love you guys." I was also going to be like, "Hey, thanks for letting me be a part of the pod."
Yeah.
I know I don't really do a whole lot or show up on time, but I'm having fun. Also, when did it's been a year since I've been on the pod.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
since November.
Oh, was it November?
Yeah, I
Oh,
looked
okay.
it up.
Oh,
shit. Hell yeah.
The episode I was on, like where I was like a guest.
Yeah.
That was like November 18th.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Happy,
Happy
1 year.
Annie.
Yeah, I thought it was March. for
Yeah,
some
I
reason.
did too. I don't
Congrats,
know.
Jimmy.
Anyways, what were New Year's. New
Yeah.
Year's Eve. I
Have you heard this story yet?
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's some context. So
Okay.
about a couple years ago, me and
Well, first, say you had planned on drinking on New Year's Eve.
yes,
So
I did plan on breaking my vow of not drinking on New Year's Eve because like
that was on the plan. It
that was on the
up-
plan.
yeah.
I didn't like fall. I like knew I was gonna do it.
Right,
Had
yeah.
fun. Went a little too hard. When I did the dragging came out, and, I went balls to the wall almost immediately.
Fuck yes.
I
of
was
course.
drinking vodka, Red Bull, and on I don't know how much Adderall. But
Jesus Christ.
I ended up going to Mahal's, and I ran into the old work crush, and me and Joe Briggs years ago made a pinky promise over shots of gummy bears that if one asked their work crush out, the other had to follow. And then when you remember he made that super creepy, stalkerish, the most creepiest thing in the world, PowerPoint.
The PowerPoint
The
to ask the girl
PowerPoint
out, yeah.
was just like, ugh, oh my God. Ugh,
Did you ever
creepy
see that?
Joe.
No.
Creepy.
Okay, so Joe Briggs.
Super creepy.
Joe Briggs made a PowerPoint where he asked the girl out, and it just like it's like all the reasons. So she had like to go through like slide to slide.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
think it's
funny.
funny.
No,
I
it's
find
very
that funny as
He's
fuck.
fucking with you, buddy.
But it's like it is like.
It would depend on how you feel about him.
Yeah,
In the
and
moment.
and
how
like
you-
it's not like a girl that he like did like she knew his personality. So I
Yeah.
think she was fine with it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
pretty
no,
flat.
it wasn't that weird. It was
Yeah.
cute.
It didn't work.
It did not work. So I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I chickened out because I'm a man of zero honor.
Yeah.
And I ran into her. She's single again. So I asked her out, and she said no. She said we're just friends.
Okay.
And I mean,
And what perhaps is there a reason she may have been so abrupt with that?
it could have been all of the alcohol. It could have been
Okay, so there's a lot of alcohol involved.
It could have been-
Anything else?
Well, it could have been the Adderall where I
Maybe.
was dead-eyed, hitting on, like, asking her out on a date. Or, I mean, other people keep telling me this, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I did make out with her friend prior to me, earlier in the night.
In this, and she knew about this.
She did know about it. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I
Like,
don't
I
think so either.
Can't a guy be
smooched
poly
her-
anymore?
Right. I was like,
I
oh.
smooched her on midnight. People smooch on midnight. She wasn't around. I didn't have the opportunity. So you don't want to be a loser. And I
Oh, I
smooched her
didn't
on-
kiss anybody.
I smooched her on midnight, and I just went for a little smooch. And then she wanted to make out.
Oh,
with me
okay.
More.
Yeah.
So we
Why don't you
made
just
out.
ask her out?
I don't know.
Not into it.
Once
Yeah,
the girl
I mean-
wants you, you're like, I'm over it.
It's not my thing.
You're like,
He likes the
I've
chase.
got a pelt on the wall. It's time to find another one.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Well, it's like, I don't know. Would it be weird if I was just like, hey, we should hang out after like her telling?
No, I think you burned all the bridges for
Jimmy,
that
I'd try
group.
again. Jimmy, I'd circle back in like a week, around 3 a.m. on a Saturday night. Just shoot your shot, DM her.
3 a.m. You were.
You know, demon hours. Wait for demon hours. Fucking let it rip. You can't win if you don't play. Shooters shoot.
There was a girl that was at the early show at Hilarities, and as she was leaving, she slipped me her number for like old fashioned style, like name with the hard eyes and hey, text me, blah blah. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Zodiac?
No, I don't think she's a killer. It was her birthday, so whatever.
Wow.
right now
Okay.
is her Zodiac, whatever that is.
On her birthday,
I don't
shooting
know.
shots.
Yeah. But here's where like I know my dedication to comedy is so severe. So like went over and had a drink with her and her friend and then brought them to Secret Society and then like was just waiting to go upstairs and like they went up first just to make sure they could get a seat and then I go up and they asked me to do a set and like this girl's like very much into me, like wanted to like if I wanted to fuck her I could have. But I was really excited that I got to do a set because I had a joke that like I needed to do like this weekend and I needed to do it like in that room like where it's gonna be like the right audience for it and so I was able to do that and then like I was like yeah well have a good night and like they Ubered home and I went home and then when I got back to my house they like FaceTiming me and they like there's rolled up dollar bills in the FaceTime video, and I was like, what was with the? You guys had some? And she's like, what? No, I just work at a bar, so I get cash. I'm like, yeah, but they don't hand it to you rolled up. And she had fake boobs, and here I am, just like excited to do comedy when I could have been doing coke with a big-titted woman. Yeah, I'm
That's
slipping.
funny
I'm
because
slipping.
Brian made a joke about cocaine when he was up, and I was like, in the wings, waiting to go up, and he makes a joke about cocaine. And she goes, "Oh, I have some." She's like right behind me. And I was like, "Oh, if it was a different time, I would have been fiending."
Yeah.
But I'm a good boy now.
Well, I'm actually glad that I did. One, I'm just not like cocaine's fine, but it's got to be like the right night for it, and that was like already like I wanted to go to bed, and I was already like having a hard time falling asleep, and then like we got a big day today with 51st jokes, and I don't like to do coke and then go on stage, so I wouldn't have done my set if I did coke.
Yeah.
And
See, I'm not even a coke doer. I would rather probably rip a line before I hit stage, before drinking, before I hit the stage. That's just me.
I see. Like I've done drinking so many times, so like
I've done drinking.
I did a set drunk Friday at Coda and it went well, but I hate doing it like that.
Oh, you're a lot sharper when you're sober.
yeah, for sure.
Turns
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it went fine because I've been drinking all afternoon, but it's still like.
Well, like the night that we did the bar crawl, I went. I stayed like everybody else was pretty much done by this point, but I had my show at Imposters and I was closing it out, and I just got the video and like I'm not the drunkest I've ever been on stage, but I'm definitely like a bit slow. Like it's like
You were definitely the most well-behaved of the team that night, and it was
Yeah.
still like every bar we went to, we immediately all did 3 shots in a row.
well, that's because
not
and
kidding.
this is the intervention we need to have with Pants. Pants, you gotta calm the fuck down with shots.
It's not just pants.
No,
I would
but
say-
Pants is the instigator of the shots because Pants would be like, "Hey, let's do a shot." And everybody's like, "Well, he got the last round." But when we got to Riverwood, Pants bought, I feel like 30 shots in 15 minutes, and then everybody started dropping like 5 because he's just like, and the thing is, Pants can do it. Pants, I like when we were here on Friday night, you had Ubered over from that show in Tremont. I met up with you. I had my first drink of the night. You had your
17th.
17th or more. And you ordered an Uber. You're like, oh, I gotta get out of here because you were in a loop, and I was like, hey man, you keep telling me the same stuff, and you're like, okay, I gotta get out of here.
You like bat me on the head.
Yeah, basically, and I was like, okay, and then you order an Uber, and it was like 12 minutes away, and within that 12 minutes, you did 3 more shots. Like, and I was like, hey, I don't know how you're doing this, man. Like, it's impressive.
Here's the thing, I was, but I wasn't. Boy, did your boy feel special yesterday.
Yeah.
For
Aw.
sure. Yeah, and I that was my swan song for a while. I'm taking a little break so my head isn't so physically swollen. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Well,
We had fun.
but 50
We did have fun.
No,
yeah. Weird. Go back. No, back to 51st jokes though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna tell her. So
We
that
were
was
gonna tell
Jimmy's
our
sto-
jokes.
That was Jimmy's joke that
Wait,
he
what-
was gonna tell. Was
Which
that
part?
story?
Oh, the story.
The whole
Okay.
story.
Okay. I see.
and then it doesn't really have a bow on it yet. Like
Yeah.
it's funny and it gets a pop when I tell it, but I don't think it's good enough for 51st jokes.
Okay. So what is your joke gonna be?
It's gonna be I've been sober and I've been supplementing alcohol by drinking either cold brew and Red Bull during the night. And at this point, I might as well do cocaine because the bullshit I get would have been at least cut with baby aspirin, which is way better for your heart.
That's funny.
I think that just has more of a
Yeah,
bow on it
yeah.
for 51st.
Yeah.
Like story, Bruton gets mad when he
Yeah.
posts
Just like a long
stories.
story, yeah.
No, I definitely read the email because I've never even been to 51st jokes. This is like
I
my
also
first time
I'm an
doing it.
alternate because I signed up too late, so
He'll get on. He'll
yeah.
get on. What's your joke gonna be?
All right. I don't, and I think this is what I've been sold on it. So it's I don't understand horse racing. It's cruel and weird. Like I don't care how large and majestic and fast those creatures are. We got to stop letting the winners fuck the jockey. That's it.
What's your joke, Tommy?
I don't have one.
Oh, I signed you up.
No,
You're going up.
I'm just gonna puke on stage.
My joke is, I was invited to a New Year's Eve party and it was all couples and I was the only single person. So awkward, being the only happy person at a party.
Yeah, dude, I literally sat down to write it because I knew it's like, you know, you're supposed to do a literal new joke, and then I wrote like 3 or 4 things, and the horse joke was my first thing I wrote, and I go, because I
liked it.
kind of punk rock guy about it.
Yeah.
I go, we're good, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that'll work,
Get me
that'll
in,
work.
get me out. It's fine.
All right, now let's get into the topic for the day. Jimmy had expressed that he thinks he would be a good dad.
Not just a good dad, the world's greatest.
The world's greatest dad. So we're all going to present scenarios, and Jimmy has to tell us how he would react. And I would like to go first. I think this is kind of the same one we all kind of have for him. So Jimmy, in this scenario, you have a fat, ugly daughter, and she wants to do OnlyFans. And you find out, or she's doing
It's
OnlyFans.
certainly not my.
It was not mine either.
Okay. All right.
Take it away.
And you, but you also have a hot daughter that you think should do OnlyFans. How do you handle that situation?
Okay, so I'm going to address my differently, because there's all kinds of different body types in the world. Just because somebody is a little overweight doesn't mean they're fat and ugly, Bill.
No, they're
Okay.
like 600-pound life.
Okay, you go.
That's for some people.
You go, baby girl. There's a
You
niche.
call her baby girl, that's strike one. But go
Yeah,
on.
you don't call your
I-
kid.
You do not call your daughter baby girl.
I'm gonna talk to my kids like Bernie Mac
No.
does. Okay. So I'm gonna go, baby. There's
That either, or none of
okay.
those.
Well, sorry you didn't have a dad in your life to give you pet names, but people do that. People call their daughters baby. All right. I go, sweetheart. There's a niche for everything. Okay, with the internet today, with society just kind of like just losing their morality, you can make. Honestly, it's better that she's 600 pounds because that's where the money's in the fetishes, not just some blonde girl, some
motherfucker.
standard run of the mill. That's how the algorithm. That's what the algorithm wants. That's not my fault. So I go, you know what? It's all about posting daily, making content. Believing in yourself. That's what you need. You need to
Father of the year.
believe in yourself.
There you go.
Father of the year.
All right.
And I will manage your OnlyFans. I'll be like the Joe Jackson of your OnlyFans.
Whose idea was this for this episode?
Jimmy's.
Mine and Bill's.
It's only going to get so much darker.
Microphone a little far away.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas, you want to?
Yeah. You find your son's school shooting manifesto, but he makes really fucking good points. Like you agree with him. What do you do?
His father's boy.
Okay, you wait a couple years, bud. Okay? You wait a couple of years. You go out to the mountains of California. You start a cult. Okay, you get followers on your side because I read your manifesto. It has a lot of good points in it. You could get people on your side.
What was one of his good points?
Just get rid of all the phonies. Get rid of all the phonies. Then you go down from the Hollywood Hills and you kill like a young starlet. Okay, and then. You get your followers to do it, and then you go down from the Hollywood Hills. You kill a young starlet. You try to blame it on a different race to incite a race war, where in the aftermath you will become the leader. You spray paint Helter Skelter all over the
So
walls.
you just want
and then
Manson.
you become the next Charles Manson because you'll be famous, and that's what life's all about: is being famous.
Okay. All right.
Supportive.
Did you have a different take on that? Like, did you
No,
have
it's
any
literally
other
like your kid's a school shooter.
Okay.
Like, your kid's just a your kid's a school shooter, and I was thinking about the silver lining, but he only targets people that make rage bait and troll videos. So it's
Oh shit! It's
but no.
Yeah, those
It's
good,
like
more
that.
good points
Yeah.
in his manifesto.
Yeah. Yes,
Same idea,
yeah.
really.
or wait, I have a better plan. You train him. You train him to go only after
Dexter.
murderers. Yeah, you give him a code.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
yeah.
Dexter it. I Dexter his dad. I Harry Morgan it.
There you go.
But
All
but,
right.
but if you do that, don't you fear your child being rebellious and going against your teachings?
No, because we'd have a great relationship, and he'd be like,
I love my school shooter son.
Jimmy's code is the only thing that I have. Never go
Jimmy's
against
bumper
the
sticker to
code.
say, "My school shooter son is." My code with my school shooter son is the only reason your honor student's still alive.
It's a hell of a bumper sticker.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a big font. All right, you got one you can come up with, Pants?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So your kid wants to follow in your footsteps of comedy, but he is irreparably, horrifically unfunny in every single way. He tries to do shtick in casual conversation. It goes fucking terribly. He goes and does stage time. He's one of those people where it's like, maybe we try baseball. What do you do if your child wants to follow in your footsteps and he is terrible?
That's when I take off the belt and I just beat the comedy out of him because I don't want him.
Or into him.
Yeah, or into him.
Yeah, that might make
but
him
I don't
funny.
want him to have the same life as me. I go, no son of mine's going to be a comedian. And then I just fucking wail on him. Wail on him
With a
because
belt.
it's more anxiety of like, oh, I don't want him to make the past mistakes that I made. I want him to be better.
Yeah.
So I nip that dream right in the bud. I destroy him.
What would you want?
Because I want him to be better.
What do you want your son to do for a living? What do you want? What's your dream for your son?
Yeah, not as
Besides being a noble school shooter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not his hobbies.
Anything he wants to be.
But like what?
So what if it's comedy?
Oh, dude, probably.
What's your angry sports dad dream you'd want to apply on your child? What's the thing you couldn't do that you will become just an intolerable, overbearing father to try to imprint upon your son?
Jazz tap dancer.
There it is.
I wasn't allowed to take tap dance as a kid.
Oh, you wanted to?
I asked when I was like 3 or 4, and my dad was like,
No.
Oh, no
right?
queers.
No gay boys in my house.
yeah. So I'm gonna put all that
You know
dream
what?
on
You should,
him.
you should do that now. You should.
Oh my
You
gosh.
should show your dad what's what. Become a tap dancer.
No son of mine's gonna be some Bob Fosse Liberace motherfucker.
All right.
That's literally the only tap dancer I could think of.
All right, Jimmy. This next one. You're holding your baby, little sweet baby girl, and she shits and it goes everywhere and gets in your mouth.
That's easy. Drop it off at the fire station. Get a new kid. That one's already right off the bat gonna be. It's better to like start over when it's like new and I don't know it that well. And you just drop it off at the fire station, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Go home, make sweet, beautiful love to your wife, and then just get.
But
a
then
new
your wife
kid.
can be like, "Hey, where's the baby?"
She'd be like, "Yeah, we're starting over.
Okay, all right,
we're
all
getting
right,
a new
all right.
kid. You know the deal."
All right, fair enough. All right, Tommy.
Your son has a broken leg, and it's from a break-in. He was breaking and entering into a house. What do you do?
I go, well, one, I taught you how to do that the right way. You never goddamn listened to me. Walk it off, princess. Oh, a little broken leg. My parents made me walk around for like a week and a half with a broken wrist. It's fine.
Damn.
I'm learning way too much about Jimmy's life.
I
today.
know.
Yeah, this really is an insight into how you were brought up.
My origin
your own-
story.
There's a window into darkness.
Pants.
Your daughter comes home with no, I'm not.
I go, what up, Tyrone?
It's not that big a deal.
yeah, not that big of a
That's
deal,
terrible.
pants.
That was when we first concocted this. I side chatted Tommy and Bill. I go dibs on that one. Fuck. So, your child. See, everything circles back to just the worst possible thing, which is your child is just a violent maniac, bully, or a school shooter.
I think
can't
go-
think
go-
of anything like.
Go a
Wait,
very
how
opposite.
opposite? Yeah, your son wants to go become a pastor, or like he wants to become something. Like a spiritual leader of some sort.
And not
That you don't-
not in a cult way.
Not
like
a cult
like
way.
a
Like
real
really
religion.
sincere.
Yes, sincere religion.
Yeah.
I disown him.
Would you?
Because I'm not a very masculine person, which means at least 2 of my kids are going to grow up to be gay.
How many do you have?
I'm going to have
math
like
on this
6
is
little
exquisite.
nuggets.
No.
That is wild.
So the right-wing religious leader is probably not going to get along with it, like the family, not going to get
Yeah.
along with the siblings. I go, no son of mine's going to be some goddamn Jesus freak and buzzkill at Thanksgiving. I go, go find your own way, but you will not be welcomed in my household. I disown them.
Okay.
All right. Back to the opposite spectrum. Of your 6 kids, you find out that 2 of them are in a physical romantic relationship.
Oh no.
That's the other thing I was thinking
Yeah.
of, and it was just too gross to really go there.
Well,
Wait, okay, so these are biological kids,
Yes.
not step kids.
They're
Not
fucking
stepkids.
each other.
I assume I'm gonna have a ton of those.
Threesome.
too.
yeah. No, these are biological. Your biological
Made of
children
your DNA,
that
dude.
are in love with each other. Like they want to be together.
God.
They like when they're like in their 20s, they come to you and your wife, and they say, "We have something to tell you. We've been hooking up since we were teenagers,
Ew.
and we're in love, and we want to get married and start a family together."
Okay, well, you know what? They have ruined any chance of being functional members of society. I tell them I still love them, but they just have to live in the basement now forever. And I lock them in the basement, and I feed them, and I take care of them, and I raise my mutant grandbabies. I start an army of people with, I assume, magic powers or mutant powers. And then they just live happily in the basement, just banging each other out. But they can't be in society anymore. But I love them and take them. And when people are like, "What happened?"
Honestly, not the worst answer.
That's too supportive, Jimmy.
I
Too
just love
They
supportive.
just live in the basement now.
Yeah.
The zero hesitation with the answers he
Any
has
of
to
them.
all
Oh,
is,
no,
is,
it's
concerning.
it's so
It's concerning.
I think I'd be a good dad.
I don't know about that.
See, like, I feel like this isn't like I'm not thinking creatively enough about this, but I feel like it all circles back to like either violence or incest or your daughter wants to date Flem. Like those are the things.
Well, choose a different black guy, not Flem.
not Flam. Okay.
So just anybody but.
Dave Shelton.
Dave,
We're going all the way if my daughters are going to date black guys, right?
it's,
6'6".
no, it's more.
Yeah.
It's, okay, so it's not the black part. It's because Flem's like your best friend, right?
Yeah. No, I just know he's a degenerate.
Oh.
I don't want him
It's not
touching
even
my
that either.
beautiful baby girl.
That's the moral quandary. Is
damn it.
she's in love with your degenerate best
Yeah.
friend that you've known for a long time.
Ooh. See, that's where I snap. That's
Oh, okay.
That's a thing too far. You've crossed a boundary. I'm gonna as a man, I'm gonna have to kill you.
You're going to kill
Kill
your
your
daughter.
kid or kill Flem?
Kill Flem.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because he manipulated my sweet innocent child.
Yes.
Okay, she's just an
They're just in love.
innocent girl. Okay, she has no ways of the world.
Flem,
I
how
didn't
dare
really.
you.
I sheltered her a little bit. I locked her in the basement with her brother.
Fucking,
Oh, it's that kid?
This is some kid, man.
In that case, I'd be like, oh, I'm so glad you're in love with anybody that's not your brother. But
That's a good point.
Yeah. All right, here's one. In this scenario, you only have one child, and you watched the entire One Piece series with that child. And I know that's like one of your favorite shows. It means a lot to you. And when they finish it, they go, "Dad, that was so bad. Why'd you make me watch all that?"
Well, okay, that's like a weird question because if you watched all of One Piece, you wouldn't be like, "Wow, that was so bad." You'd be like, "That's the most beautiful."
That's
epic
what they
tale."
said it was terrible, and they
Well,
really.
no, that's
It's
like
impossible.
that's like
Hate
a
it.
question that's trying to like increase the speed of light. It's impossible to say that. That doesn't like I don't understand what you're saying in the question.
Is that, like, this
because
is-
if you watched all
this
of
show
it,
is
you'd
not
be like,
good, and I didn't like it. I'm like upset with you for making me watch it, and the fact that you won't listen to what I'm saying when I say it's not good, and you just keep like acting like my opinion doesn't matter. Like it really hurts my feelings. It seems like you love One Piece more than you love your own child.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would tell
got
them
one.
that every
got
night before bed. I'd be like, the One Piece is real, and I will abandon you to find it.
All right, I got one.
All right.
All right, Jimmy. Your son, we'll just say for the sake of conversation, his name is Aiden. He either
So that's my gay son.
incessantly does a Chinese accent and can't stop. He has like a weird Tourette's
Does
thing
he have
where
the
he
disease?
cannot.
Because that's a disease you can get.
It's
Sure.
the brain injury disease.
You can pick between
Marty has that.
You could pick between your son Aiden having your white, 100% white son having a Chinese accent, or he's a slider. He does the knee pads slider thing. Which one? Which cursed lifestyle are you?
Putting on the child.
Chinese accent.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Chinese accents. Oh, what? You guys don't like impressions? Like, how much have someone fun? A slider? No, we're a Glover household.
4 years after birth, you find out that your baby was switched, and you get to choose which one. Are you choosing the 4-year-old that you've spent the last 4 years, or the one that's your actual DNA? You have to choose one.
I make them fight, and whoever the strongest is my real son. They have to
Good
fight
answer.
for
Okay.
my heritage.
That's
It'd be a good
that's a-
fight because
that's a
I'd
great
be
answer.
training the son that wasn't mine in the art of the sword for 4 years. But the son who has my blood and DNA, he's just going to be naturally gifted.
Your
in the
hyper masculine
ways-
son.
Yeah, in the ways of the
Gifted.
sword.
Your hyper masculine
Yeah.
biological
Fight
son.
to the death. That's right down the middle.
Again,
Okay.
Everybody
like
does
shockingly fast answer.
Yes,
That is
yeah.
very-
Yep.
that. You guys wouldn't do that? Be like, okay, duel to the death.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of scenarios where I'd be like, well, fight to the death.
Yeah.
I break a pool cue. Like
Tryouts.
Yeah, like in the Dark Knight, just throw it at him.
Make it quick.
Oh, going back, there was a good 15 minutes where you would not stop talking like Michael Caine on Friday either.
Again.
And Six was so confused because she doesn't know who Michael Caine is. So she was just doing a British accent back. But I was like, no, it's like he's doing like a guy. Like, he's doing like
Go bless you, Six. God bless you and your Cockney accent. Good God. Yeah, I'm looking forward to dry January. I'll tell you that much. Shouts to Six. She's my favorite.
She's great.
All right. What are we at?
35.
Okay. You guys got any more?
Do we really? I mean, I don't.
Not
I think
really.
we kind of touched all the bases.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why Jimmy's never going to have children.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Because
Wait, do you
I
actually
think
want
I'd-
kids, or
Yeah, that's a great question.
yeah? Do you actually want kids? You said you think you'd be a good dad, but do you want?
Well, I
them?
mean, I'd be a good dad, but I do not want
You do
kids
not
at
want them?
all.
No. Okay.
I'm way
Yeah.
too selfish of a person. I
Dude,
like having fun.
Yeah.
I like to get drunk and talk like Michael Caine for 25 minutes. And I don't want to give that up.
I love that Jimmy. I like that Jimmy is the most harsh critic of his own comedy. He thinks his comedy sucks, but he's like, "Oh no, I'd be a fucking great dad. Yeah, I'd crush that shit." Yeah, no, yeah.
I would rule. Ladies would be so lucky to breed with me.
Can't stand
Also,
the sound of my own
also, I
voice.
call it breeding.
You sure do.
I'd be like, hey, wife, that's
breed.
Breed.
let's breed for.
Chicks are kind of call themselves breedable, right? That's
That's a term.
Well, the
But I don't
money's
think he's
all in the fetish.
being, yes, yeah. I think he's.
But yeah, no, I'm like, let's procreate.
Yeah, he's more of calling them females. And breeding the
female like
yeah.
talk about high value females.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was
about
that was fun.
That was a great ending.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy
Yes.
New Year, everybody. Thanks to everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment questions for Jimmy to answer.
Yes.
Like other scenarios of him being a dad. And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for coming to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious place.
Bye.